Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hello to lurkers. Hope you had a great day. Great Wednesday for you. Mine has been very complicated. Whew, what a night I've had and day. Oh, but hello to you. Thought maybe I could share what my topic is all about. It was a very interesting day. Hello, Joe. Good day, mate. Happy Thursday for you. It's still Wednesday for me. I've had a very, very long day, Joe. Oh my goodness. You want. I would love to tell you what happened. Oh my goodness. Hello, KMO. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? Brace yourself. It all started at 12:30 this morning, my time, Central Time Zone. I live in an apartment complex. I live in an apartment complex, and I've witnessed something that I didn't want to witness at all. It was one of my neighbors weren't home, and they left the burner on, their stove on, and it caught on fire. And I don't know how long ago they left to do something like this, but they leave 3 dogs behind in the apartment while the stove burner is on. And we think it was like a pot, like a saucepan that can get quickly burn real quickly. That's what we think might have happened, but I don't know if it was a pot, sauce pot, or a pan, but whatever it was, they left it on, and the people left. Hello, Anton. And after they left, around 12:30, the fire alarm goes off in the apartment. It it was under 30 seconds when it went off the first time, then it came back on the second time, and the second time was long, a really long time. Oh yes, I smelled smoke, and I told my neighbor who is blind in both eyes to call 911, and she did. because I left my phone in my apartment. I didn't have my phone with me. I left it in my apartment, and I was going to go upstairs and get it and call 911, but she had her phone. The blind girl that's blind called 911, and she was talking to them, and I was giving out information, and those three poor dogs, oh my gosh, left alone in an apartment when it's burning. Ugh, it's just been one crazy day. I haven't had any sleep today. I am so, like, literally tired. And I've never experienced a fire in an apartment before, but after experiencing this, I'm at that stage where it's traumatic. She has a voice thing on her phone to let her know what the numbers are. The dogs ran away. They're all pit bull dogs. They all ran after when the fire police came, and when the firemen saw it throughout the window that there was literally like fire and smoke and everywhere. That's when we had to evacuate the building, the unit building. And I had to come upstairs and literally like wake up my mom, and she was sound asleep. And I had to tell her, Mom, wake up. And I said, fire. And I haven't had any sleep today. I apologize if I sound crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not making this shit up. But I'm very stressed, and I, I, I'm pissed. Yeah, Joe. My mom and I, we went out because we had to go to one of the grocery stores because they stay open 24/7. Because my mom didn't have enough time to use the bathroom. Yeah, it was like a sauce pot. That's what we think that was left. One of these sauce pots that can automatically start to burn if you leave it on the burner too long, the eye of the stove. So we think that was the cause. And right after everything was done, and the people come back and they say, "Oh, it was an accident." I'm like, accident my ass. This was no accident. They did this on purpose. Because the woman that lives in the apartment has been given a letter to be evicted because she does drugs. She's been giving out drugs to about 30 to 40, 50 people that comes by her apartment every single damn day. I've been seeing 50 people literally wanting to have weed from her. Weed. 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 She's been giving out weed to 50 people every single damn day. Well, I just know it's weed because I could smell weed coming from her apartment a few times. I'm literally at the breaking point where I want to hit her. I just want to smack her in the face. I'm not going to grab anything, Joe. No. So what did the cops say? I didn't talk to the police. I only talked to the fire chiefman, and I told them that we had to have a report and everything, and they gave the report to my landlord. So I'm just my goodness, I'm still trying to process everything as you can hear me talk about this. Uh, I'm, whew, I just want to go off on on this woman that does drugs. I want to slap her in the face. I want to punch her, choke her. But I can't do that because I don't want to get arrested. I just, literally don't know anymore. I'm at my breaking point, City Show. Can you tell that I'm exhausted? Can anyone tell that I'm tired, exhausted? I want to go to sleep. No, I don't do drugs, avocado. But I've had a night. What a night for me. Can anybody tell that I'm very tired? Do I sound tired? I do look tired because I've seen myself in the mirror. Mary, you should pray. I am not praying for a druggie. Mm-mm. That ain't happening. She needs to go to jail for having 50 people every damn day coming to her apartment to get weed. Yeah, Keith, I am very tired. I have not had any sleep whatsoever. My eyes are like red burning because they're tired. My eyes are tired. You want to see how tired I am? I can show you how tired I am. See? Tired. Whew. Gosh, she's tired. I am tired. I feel tired. I want to lay down, but I can't because now I feel like a fire might break out any minute again. I'm just, oh Lord, give me strength. Uh, but anyway, how do I look, guys? Hello? Hello, TR. Over here, bat poo smells like weed. I have a feeling you're not for sleeping anytime soon. Yeah, I am tired, TR. I haven't had any sleep today. Because I was about to go to bed at 12:30 this morning, and I heard a fire alarm go off. At 12:30, I was like, why would somebody be cooking at this late of the morning, early morning hours? And it went off, and then under 30 seconds, it came back on the second time, and the second time made it longer. And I'm like, okay, this is for real. We have a fire. So, it's just been one of the days. So, that's me. That's why I'm tired. I can barely have my eyes open. No, this is multiple times, KMO. Multiple. And they didn't move in till like late August. And they've been here for several months. Just a very few months. KMO. They moved in late August. And it was supposed to be her mom and this is supposed to be a mother and a daughter living in this 2-bedroom apartment. After they moved in, A couple weeks later, the mother got sick and she's still in the hospital. She's suffering from pneumonia and other health problems, and she hasn't been back since. She has not been back home since. I could have died, yeah, Joe. Me and my other neighbors, we could have died. I would if the fire spread to all the units, I wouldn't be here right now. I would have been dead. And then y'all will be like, the next few weeks, y'all be worried and wondering where the hell I am. I would have died. Y'all would have missed me. Yeah, it was a fire, but luckily it didn't spread to any of the units. Because when the firemen opened up the door and there was two dogs that was there. The dogs were so scared, and they were making noise like, "Let me get out of here," you know. When they opened up the door, it was a big cloud of dark gray smoke, fire smoke, and the color was dark, like a grayish dark color. Oh, thank you, TR. It was, we think it was in a pot that they left on a burner, and the burner was on. The stove burner was on. No, I'm not sleep talking. I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm, I'm definitely not. See how tired I am? I'm sorry for yawning. Well, she does drugs. The daughter does drugs, and she's been giving out drugs, weed, to over 50 people that comes by here every day. But ever since she got an eviction, the landlord gave her an eviction notice, and I think this was a plan in motion. Because you know how when people get revenge, when they get eviction notices, people want to start revenge plotting. Yeah, it's like 50 people a day, Keith. Really. I'm not making this shit up. I'll be outside, sitting outside, and I would see literally like multiple people in and out coming out of her apartment and going in. Multiple people. And these were strange, multiple people. I swear, they look ugly. Because we could smell it coming from outside her door. The weed. It was weed, Fluff. Weed. WEED. Thank you, 71 Cowboys. I don't smoke 71. I don't want that lung cancer shit. Oh, my goodness. No, I don't smoke, Maddox Jim. No. Smoking is bad for you anyway. We don't know if she was Fluff Nugget. Oh my god. We don't know what was in that saucepan or pot or whatever that was on the stove. But they said that the stove burner, was on. Well, the people that, I'm not trying to say don't stop doing weed or anything, but whew, if y'all do weed, that's on y'all's own business. It's not mine. I don't know what it could have been that started the fire, but I was told the stove burner. You know when you turn on the stove like medium or high part? Hey, Levels. Weed is legal in some states here in the USA. I'm just tired. I want to go to bed. But I figured I should tell you this. And I'm not making up this story. I'm not. I am so not. I'm just really, I'm traumatized. I'm still traumatized. I'm trying to process everything that happened. And it's gonna take a while for me to untraumatize. No, I'm not in a soap opera. Yeah, I'm okay. The ambulance did come and checked everyone out to make sure that everyone was okay. A few of us was coughing from the smoke because we were near the apartment. And when I was coming down from getting my mom, the firemen told us, one of the firemen told me to go straight to the ambulance to get checked out. So I had to go to the ambulance area to get checked out, make sure I didn't breathe in that heavy smoke. Thank you, KMO. She's aware of it. Amma sister, she's aware. Hello, Steve Marcus. She's aware, and she's gonna take her own matter to deal with what's been happening. So she's aware. I don't know how she's gonna deal with it, but she's gonna deal with it with her terms, with her own terms. Oh, you're welcome, City Show. I've never experienced a fire in an apartment before, so this was like the first time to experience something like this. And let me tell you, it is scary. It will scare the shit out of you. No, they were not early trick-or-treaters. These people weren't early trick-or-treating. And tomorrow's Halloween, y'all. Mm. Were the firemen cute? Um, there was a couple of them that were cute. The rest was ugly. The fireman chief was ugly. He was ugly looking. He had a mustache that looked like the 19th century, all curled up at the ends. Oh my God! I'm like, dude, are you living in the 19th century? Can you tell us? Oh my God, wheat. Keith Mary things deliberately done because she's been affected. I'm hoping to get proper sleep tonight when I go to bed so I can feel better tomorrow. No, I'm not hallucinating. I'm definitely not hallucinating. I don't see things. I don't see ghosts. Pardon me. Do I have a fire extinguisher? No, but I do have a plan in motion. I don't know. It was already curled up levels. Oh my God, no, wheat. I'm not. No. Well, thank you, Steve. So how did the dogs get out of the apartment? After one of the firemen to check to see what was happening, he went around the building and he looked through the windows and he ran real quickly and he told the fire his co-workers, the rest of the fireman crew, that there was literally a fire going in right now because there was smoke. And once the door was locked, and once they had to unlock the door, jar the door to get it open, the two dogs just ran very quickly out of there, and one headed one way, the other dog headed the other way. They caught one of the dogs and brought it to the pound, the white dog, and the other dog is still on the loose, I think. I haven't heard if they found it. It was two pit bulls, Fluff Nugget, but they were both scared and they didn't know what to do, the dogs. Hello, A Ducky. Yeah, it was supposed to be 3 dogs, but there were only 2 dogs coming out of the apartment. I'm sorry, Keith, I know. I'm not setting off fireworks, no. Yeah, it was supposed to be 3 dogs, but one of the dogs weren't there out of 3. It was supposed to be 3 dogs, but it turned out to be 2 dogs in there. I think one of them wasn't even there. You know what I'm doing? But anyway, I just want to tell you guys what I experienced early this morning on a Wednesday. No Maddox Gym. Yeah, A Ducky this morning, about 12:30. I'm sorry it's not making sense, but I'm trying to tell you what happened. Literally, at 12:30 this morning, Central Time Zone, because that's what I'm in, Central Time Zone. Right before I was going to bed, I was about to go to bed at 12:30, until right before I went to bed, I heard a fire alarm go off. Then it stopped. And then it came back on. Under 30 seconds, it came back on. When it came back on again, it lasted a little bit longer. And then that's when I realized, oh my God, fire. And one of my neighbors, who is blind, was on the phone, but she was trying to get the 911 people, but she had issues trying to get to dialing 911, the police, until I told her I could smell smoke. I was going to come back and get my phone, but this was in the morning, this morning. 12:30 would be 6:30 for you. And then after I was about to go back upstairs to get my phone to call 911, the blind girl said, okay, I'll call 911. So she did, and she explained what happened to the 911 responders. And I waited downstairs for her just to be company. And no one was at home at the time when this was happening, but there was dogs in the apartment by themselves while this was going on. And we could hear them scratch the door with their paws because they were scared. They wanted out of that apartment. It's supposed to be 3 dogs in that apartment, but one of the dogs weren't there. So it was just the 2. And so after my neighbor got done talking to the police and everything, we waited for them. We heard the sirens. It wasn't long till we heard the sirens. It was about 5 minutes after she hung up on the 911 responders. But we heard the sirens in the distance. We knew they were coming. It would take a few minutes to get from where they were to here. So I waited downstairs, and once the firemen showed up with the fire trucks, there was 2 fire trucks. Once they showed up, the fire crew got out and they started coming to us saying, "Hello, ladies. What seems to be the problem?" And I said, "Fire in B2, and the door is locked. And there's 2 dogs that are scared in this apartment. The people aren't there." So about 5 or 6 of the men that was dressed in uniform went to the door. One of them went behind the building just to see what he could see throughout the windows. When he rushed back, he told his crew that there was literally fire in there and there was smoke. And that's when they jarred the door open. They didn't kick the door. They had a little, like a wrench to open up the door because the door was already locked. When the door was open, the 2 dogs ran out into two different directions. They caught one of the dogs and put it to the pound, and the other dog is still on the loose. I don't know if they found that other dog yet. So the firemen put the whatever was on fire out. We had to be evacuated once they told us that the smoke was getting too much. So we had to leave the unit. I went with my mom. I had to go back upstairs and wake my mom up to tell her, "Fire, we need to get going. We need to go." So she got dressed and we left and we went out to a grocery store that's open 24/7. And when we got to the grocery store, my mom had to do something. And then after she got done doing what she needed to do, we came back home. They were still here, but I got checked out before I left. So after I woke up my mom, I went back downstairs and they told me to go to the ambulance to get checked out while I was waiting for my mom to come down to the car. And then we came back home and the fire was put out. They didn't leave till about 1:30. It was after 1:30 when they left. When the people came back to the apartment, one fire truck already left. The other fire truck was almost leaving. We got their attention and we had to stop because we were pointing to them, waving at them, saying, "Hey, the owners are back. The people that lived in the apartment are back." And when I was going inside, but before I went inside my apartment, I told one of the people, I think the daughter's friend, said, "You're in trouble, Missy." I said, "You're in big trouble, Missy." And then I went inside my apartment to get ready for bed. And then when my mom came back in, she said that she was told that it was an accident. In my opinion, I don't think this was an accident. I think this was planned because the druggy woman, the daughter, she got an eviction notice because you know when you get eviction notices, people start to plan revenge. I think this was part of a plan that she wanted to do because she got kicked out. You know, the druggy woman. Does it all make sense, Fluff Nugget, if you're still here? The druggy woman was trying to literally, like, have every unit be on fire. I wouldn't be here if that happened. Well, I'm sorry, Mama Longlegs. I wouldn't be right here doing this live stream. I would be dead if the fire spread to my apartment and all the other apartments. No, I didn't take pictures. As much sense as a square bowling ball. Well, like I said, I'm trying to tell you what happened, exactly what happened. And I haven't had any sleep all day. And I'm tired, literally. Thank you, Mama Longlegs. I'm very, very tired. I haven't had any sleep. I'm okay. I'm just traumatized from all this. I just don't want to experience something like this ever again. But thankfully, I just don't know why people want to leave their stove burners on and then they leave and leaving animals behind after they are gone for I don't know how long they were gone. Oh, thank you, Hero. I'm happy you are not hurt and your apartment's fine. Yeah, my apartment and everybody else's is fine. It's just if the fire spread, I wouldn't be here, Fluff, right now. I would be dead. Literally. Everybody in my building would be dead if that fire spread to each apartment, because fire spreads quickly. Here you sit down and relax and have a Reese's peanut butter cup. Unfortunately, I don't have Reese's peanut butter cups. Well, I do, but there's not for me. It's for the kids for tomorrow. Oh, shit. I can't stop yawning. I'm tired, y'all. I'm like literally. It was this morning, a.m. This morning, Keith, a.m. 12:30 a.m. It would be 6:30 for you, Keith, because you're 6 hours ahead. No, it'd be 5:30 because you're an hour behind. It was 5:30 for you. I'm trying not to, Fluff, but I'm very tired. Yeah, it was dark. It was early 12:30. It was this morning, Keith. It was 30 minutes after midnight. I kind of figured it was, Steve Marcus. Right. Mama Longlegs, right. I would love to get some sleep, but now I can't because my mom's fixing to get off work and call me and ask me for what's for supper, and I don't feel like cooking any supper food tonight. I really don't. I just want to sleep. I'm going to try to wake myself up with a cup of coffee. Hopefully that will help. But I just wanted to give y'all some type of update on why my topic is what it is. No, we don't have no leftovers. I was supposed to cook tonight spaghetti, but I don't feel like cooking. I am so tired. Jack Cat. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for joining me. I have to get off here because my mom's fixing to call any minute now. So I just wanted to let you know how my day was started. Go out for a bite to eat, then come home. Yeah, I would love to eat out tonight. I'm hoping to do that instead of cooking. Because I was going to cook spaghetti, but I am so tired and beat. Pig and runt. My goodness. Hello, CDC. Take care of me. Oh, thank you, CDC. I may, after what I experienced, you guys, I may not be on the internet for. I may not be on chat for a while. I need to get my stress level down because my stress is high. I can feel it. My stress is high. My nerves are shot. Chief, you've been counting. Thank y'all for joining me. Now, once I get home from being out to eat, I'm gonna be laying down. I don't think I'm gonna be in chat for the next couple of days. No, Ducky, I don't. Yeah, I think I need to take a break from YouTube. I really feel like that is definitely needed. My stress level and my nerves are shot through the window after this morning. It was like like a wake up call. Oof. I wish I can pig and runt, but I can't sleep for that long. Maybe drink some warm tea with honey. It helps. Okay, well, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. See you when I see you.